And also going back to Rob's, there was a mention of Great Expectations, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Great Expectations is a Charles Dickens novel, and of course, Lost has a lot of Dickens references, including one of the episodes, A Tale of Two Cities. So.
Right, exactly. Rob, Lost Heart to Kate, he says when he gets Follow Fridays from people on like Saturday. Yeah, I didn't know this until last week because I saw something. He had done that as a Follow Friday to somebody. I said, why didn't you ever do that to me? He goes, oh, that's when I get them from people not on a Friday. I give them the Follow Friday. We have to go back because you have to go back to Friday. I thought that was funny.
That is funny.
So today he sent me. Yeah, so today he sent me a We Have to Go Back Follow Friday.
That is cute.
And speaking of Rob, what's that?
You can hear us. I think you can hear us.
Oh, Rob, hello.
At last. And JD just got here too.
And JD's here. Hi, JD.
JD, yay! Yes, you can hear us.
Yay.
Awesome.
Hey, Rob, guess what? I'm going to read out. Rob asked me, Ms. Wright, if you don't mind, to reread a couple of his MiMo's from your last podcast, because there was a couple of words that weren't pronounced correctly. So he asked me to read
because
them,
I can't read.
if you don't mind. No. He just asked me if I would read them out. So it's not very much, just a couple. So if you can indulge me and Rob, especially since he's had such a bad day, and this is my last podcast as a host, if you can please indulge me, I will read out Rob's MiMo's, or I should say rearview MiMo's from across the sea. Here's what he wrote. Another appearance was made in this episode by Red Wine. So this time I have bought a Shiraz Cabernet from the vineyards of Jacob's Creek to drink during this edition of the podcast. I was hoping for a hint of black smoke in its taste and or bouquet, but at least its name fits well. And with that, I am not referring to the well made by the Man in Black. That's funny. Like the boy Man in Black, I have never left the island that I was born upon. And just like the vision of the biological mother of the boy Man in Black had made him want to leave his island, a lady has come into my life who has made me want to leave my island.
Aww.
Oh. That's really sweet. It's true, though. He's never left England, you guys. So Rob's always just been on his island, and now I make him want to leave his island. So anyway, on the British... What's that?
Sweet.
That's sweet.
Thanks. On the British TV soap opera Coronation Street, there is also a character named So Sorry. And it's so funny because ever since Rob told me this, there's a lot of people that say, so sorry, I'm so sorry. And so there's a character on this TV show named So Sorry. So on the British TV soap opera Coronation Street, there is also a character named So Sorry. But he must extinguish the light and the black smoke in order to protect an island. Rob is saying that mother in Lost was so sorry. So on Coronation Street, there's also a So Sorry. I'm so sorry. This character gets says that all the time. I'm so sorry. You'd be surprised how many people say that in TV shows and movies. Okay. At the end of the episode, Locke made a reference to the Man in Black and his mother being the island's very own Adam and Eve. And the relationship between the Man in Black and Jacob is startlingly reminiscent of the relationship between Cain and Abel, the sons of Adam and Eve. And Rob mentioned this to me before, but he's mentioning the chat. He really supports the fact of watching the episode live so we can hear everyone cry.
Yep.
Including myself. Yes, including myself. I already got choked up watching 2 minutes of the episode. And like I said before, you know, Rob has supported me mainly behind the scenes with his MiMo's and supporting me as a person. So he's just as important a part of the podcast. Well, that's interesting.
Oh.
We lost Miss Wright.
Oh, I heard like a...
Well, you know, it was really weird because she was talking. She was talking, and then all of a sudden, like, the talk shoe flashed, and I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? And then she was gone. Okay, so we'll give her a second to come back, because that's got to be the worst. Nellie in the chat says she went to hang out with her friends. Oh, no. One of them's calling me now. Yeah. Oh, Rob in the chat said she moved on. She's moved on already, you guys.
She let go and
she let go and moved on. I need you to go first, Ms. Wright. I need you to go first.